Hi folks, in this video I'm going to be kayaking some 14 kilometres between South Walsham Broad and Malthouse Board. I'm pretty minimalist today and therefore I haven't actually brought out any camping equipment with me or anything to cook up a brew. I'm hoping to go and grab some lunch at the Malthouse stave, so really I'm just out for a little bit of daily exercise and enjoy this sunshine. I towed my canoe from the car park to the launching slipway, a huge distance of 20 metres. Needless to say that the free car park was actually very conveniently situated. South Walsham Broad can be accessed from the village of Pilson Green and actually consists of two broads in one, known as the Inner Broad and the Outer Broad. The launching stave has excellent access from the road with a small green where you can sort out your kit before your paddle. On this occasion I only had the towing dolly to dismantle and stow before putting the kayak onto the water. The weather forecast was excellent and I was really looking forward to a great paddle. I launched onto the Outer Broad at the stave. This broad is also named the Weirs on various maps, but I don't know why, as there was absolutely no signs of any weirs, only beautiful looking properties around the southeastern edge and mooring points near a small marina. Heading southwesterly to a pinch point, I paddled into the Inner Broad. Here, visiting boats are restricted to cruising only, and mooring is not allowed. The Broad is privately owned and a wildlife habitat. Well, at last, some decent weather. I've not been into South Walsham Broad before, so this is a first for me. And there's quite a few signs saying nesting birds, so I don't want to be disturbing them. That's Fairhaven's Water Gardens, South Walsham. I believe for a small fee you can enter and go and have a look around. I can hear some children. I think there might be a school party in there at the moment. All sounds very exciting. The award-winning Fairhaven Woodland and Water Garden is located close to South Walsham Village Hall. It has 130 acres of wildlife gardens and nearly 4 miles of footpaths to explore through ancient woodland. The water gardens were created by the second Lord Fairhaven, who bought the South Walsham estate in 1946. So now I'm going to leave South Walsham Broad about 1.5 kilometres up towards the River Bure, where it joins at St Benet's Abbey. Heading out of South Walsham Broad, I entered Fleet Dyke. Here I passed 2 formal mooring points and there's a footpath on the eastern bank overlooking the marshes and the river. It's always really uplifting when you've got a blue sky, some little white fluffy clouds. Well, it's such a lovely day. I've actually got sun cream on. Wonderful. So just around this next corner, it's St Benet's Abbey and we join the River Bure. I'll be paddling upriver. There is a little bit of a wind. I think it's sort of blowing from my left quarter. So probably a southwesterly. When I go around the corner, I think I'll be into flow and also into wind. But it's not far, come on. These are great conditions. Just hear the reeds rustling. Great to be back out in my kayak. This thing is pretty slick. It's not the most expensive canoe on the market. It will do me, and it's perfect for days out or overnighting and fishing, so I'm whacking along. You might be wondering about this paddle I've got. Well, it's a carbon fibre race paddle. In fact, it's got a really snazzy sort of blade design. You can see that there. I think it's been designed to catch the water with that kind of sculpting, so it really bucket-like entry to the water. Very efficient. It's extremely lightweight. It's adjustable. It comes in 2 pieces, and yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. It's really giving great sort of grip when I want to go fast, but it's probably not the most ideal for a general purpose paddle. I have found I've caught the water surface a little bit occasionally, and it's quite difficult to sort of backstroke against the kind of the camber of that paddle, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm enjoying it. There's St Benet's Abbey just over there, the remains of. On the north bank of the Bure, at the confluence of Fleet Dyke and the River Bure, are the remains of St Benet's Abbey. Not much to see of the original walls, except for the main gatehouse, which is pretty much obscured because a water drainage canal was built over it a couple of 100 years ago. This is where you need your green cross code. See if you can get across the motorway. That is the River Bure. The River Bure is in fact tidal, and due to its exposed location, the winds can further hamper paddling. This is one of my favourite parts of the Norfolk Broads. I'm actually testing out a few bits of equipment on this trip, like my compass up there up the front of the kayak. It's telling me that I'm heading northwest. Not that I really need it on a day like this, but as I said, I'm just testing the equipment, ready for a sea kayak trip I'm hoping to plan later on up on the Scottish west coast. Let's see if that ever gets off the fantasy drawing board. Right, round this next corner we should be entering the little slip river, if you like, that feeds into Ranworth and Malthouse Board. Haha! You can see that I've turned the corner and I am now heading southwest according to my compass. Entering Malthouse and Ranworth Boards, I had completed about 7.5 kilometres. Coming into Malthouse Board, I can see my destination just over there, and hopefully that's lunchtime. After lunch I'll be turning around and just repeating the trip, so I won't bore you with that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, thanks very much for watching. Malthouse. Oh, and it's probably just worth mentioning that Malthouse has a fantastic tea room, which has a great selection of cakes. breaks, each of which contain more calories than the exercise would have burnt off in getting here. Happy paddling!